So she gives him her address and he comes to visit. The news he tells her instantly puts her in an extremely bad mood. All he would say is that she's in danger, and she's just like, danger of what? So they argue. She just says to him, look, if I'm in danger, you need to tell me, what do I do? Where is the danger going to come from? And he's very vague. He just tells her that she needs to leave this house, that she needs to find a doctor that can help her. And she's just like, a doctor with what? She's very, very angry at this point. And in the end, she just has enough and she just tells him, I don't want to hear anymore. You need to leave. You need to leave right now and leave me alone. But after he leaves, she sits and thinks about what was that all about? And she tries to talk to a staff member about it, but they're really not interested in anything she has to say. So she tries to ignore the news that she was given, and she carries on living her life, enjoying her pain-free body and her younger looking face, and just enjoying life. And everything is fine. There are no more changes. But a few weeks later, she suddenly starts to feel very unwell. And so she decides that she needs to go to bed. And so she does. But then the next day, she finds that she's a child. And she's like, what the actual fuck? What the fuck's happened? Oh my god. Oh no. And she tries to talk to a staff member and he's just like, who are you? He's like, you need to leave. And she's like, I'm Gemma Cone. And he's like, no, you're not. But, you know, I'm going to need to try and find out who you are and where you came from. So for now, she's allowed to stay. As she drinks her morning coffee, she just starts to panic. Am I going to get any younger? I need to fix this. I need to get older. So she talks to another resident, Donnie, and he's so kind to her. Tells her no matter what, even if she does get any younger, that he will be there for her. He will help her and take care of her. And she's so grateful. And Gemma asks him, you know, what could have caused this? And obviously, Donnie has no idea whatsoever. He says he doesn't know. He said maybe it's something she ate or drunk. And he tries to look it up online. And he finds out absolutely nothing. And they're both at a loss, you know, about what's happened. So the next day, Donnie borrows Gemma's laptop and he sits at the kitchen table and he searches for a long time on Google about people getting younger, and again, he finds nothing. So he gives up and he decides to go and check on Gemma. But as he walks into her room, he is completely floored by what he finds. He finds that Gemma is no longer a child. She is now a toddler, probably about 1.5 years old, and so he just picks her up. He tries to call a meeting just to discuss everything that's happened so far and try to discuss who is going to look after this little girl. And nobody is interested. They don't care. So Donnie knows it's down all to him. He knows it's down to him to raise this toddler, to raise Gemma. And so he just starts with her bedroom. He knows that she is going to need toddler things, and so he redecorates, but he refurnishes her bedroom and tries to make it nice for her. And Gemma does love her room, but although she is now a toddler, her brain is still very much that of an adult, and she still has her thoughts. She is just unable to verbalize them to anyone, but for now she is trying to stay calm. Donnie will help her, and that he does. Every morning nobody else bothers to help, but Donnie always makes sure that Gemma is fed with nice and healthy food. And he always makes sure that Gemma is clean too. Donnie plays with her all the time as well. He always has her best interest at heart and just wants to see her happy. He makes sure to teach her her basic needs and her ABCs and anything that toddlers need to learn, and he's quite fond of her. He sees her as the daughter he never has, but the next morning he walks into her room and she is now a 6-month-old baby. Wow, he's so shocked. He picks her up and looks at her in disbelief, but then he feeds her, he cuddles her, he tells her that everything is going to be okay. And Gemma understands. Even though she's younger than the night before and even smaller, she still has Gemma's adult brain and she understands everything that's said to her. But obviously she can't speak, so Donnie just gets on with making her bedroom now a baby's bedroom. And that night, as Donnie puts Gemma to bed in her crib, he tells her that he loves her like the daughter he never had and that he is going to adopt her. And Gemma smiles up at him. The next morning, Donnie goes to wake Gemma up for her bottle, and he walks into her room and she is gone. He asks everyone else, but nobody knows where she is. Nobody has seen Gemma. She's gone. And poor Gemma was never, ever seen again. Nobody ever found out what happened.